الذين اصطفى أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم لقد كان في يوسف وإخوته آيات للسائلين إذ قالوا ليوسف وأخوه أحب إلى أبينا منا ونحن عصبة إن أبانا لفي ضلال مبين اقتلوا يوسف أو اطرحوه أرضا يخل لكم وجه أبيكم وتكونوا من بعده قوما صالحين قال قائل منهم لا تقتلوا يوسف وألقوه في غيابة الجب يلتقطه بعض السيارة إن كنتم فاعلين قالوا يا أبانا ما لك لا تأمنا على يوسف وإنا له لناصحون أرسله معنا غدا يرتع ويلعب وإنا له لحافظون قال إني ليحزنني أن تذهبوا به وأخاف أن يأكله الذئب وأنتم عنه غافلون قالوا لئن أكله الذئب ونحن عصبة إنا إذا لخاسرون فلما ذهبوا به وأجمعوا أن يجعلوه في غيابة الجب وأوحينا إليه لتنبئنهم بأمرهم هذا وهم لا يشعرون صدق الله العظيم وبلغنا رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Surah Yousuf, starting from the 7th ayah, from where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala starts narrating the story of Sayyidina Yusuf ala nabina alayhi salatu wassalam. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is starting this with لَقَدْ كَانَ فِي يُوسُفَ وَإِخْوَتِهِ آيَاتٌ لِلسَّائِلِينَ. Surely in the story of Yusuf and his brothers there are signs for those who ask. So those who were asking were the Jewish people who were challenging the Prophet ﷺ that if you are a truthful Nabi, then tell us about that son of Yaqub who moved to Egypt and the reason. And the reason of their asking was that this was not a famous story, not a well-known story in Makkah at that time. Even the knowledgeable of the Yahud who had the knowledge of the book, they did not know too well about it. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling the story in detail, and this ulama have said that this whole surah came in response to their question that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam told them what was written in Torah and even more. So there is ayat, there is signs for those people who are asking that how this Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam is telling you the truth and telling you things that you did not even know, telling you those details that you did not even know. Also, for the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself, there is a lot of comfort in this and in the stories of all other Anbiya, that how their people tried to, na'uzu billah, at times kill them, torture them, drive them away, all sorts of hardships these Anbiya went through, and how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala elevated them and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave them success in due time. إِذْ قَالُوا لَيُوسُفُ وَأَخُوهُ أَحَبُّ إِلَىٰ أَبِينَا مِنَّا وَنَحْنُ عُصْبَةٌ إِنَّ أَبَانَا لَفِي ضَلَالٍ مُبِينٍ. It happened when they said, the brothers of the Yusuf ala nabina salatu wasalam, Yusuf wa akhu, and his brother. So here Hazrat Yaqub ala nabina salatu wasalam, his wife Layya ibn Layyan, she had 10 sons, and all of these 10 sons were the step brothers to Hazrat Yusuf ala nabina salatu wasalam and Hazrat Binyamin ala nabina salatu wasalam. These two brothers were from Rahil bint Layyan, the sister of Layya bint Layyan. So this was a different mother, and they were brothers from a different mother. So these brothers said that Yusuf and his akhuhu, his brother, so they were referring to Yusuf and Binyamin, and these were the youngest of the lot. Ahabbu ila abina, they are more beloved to our father than we are. وَنَحْنُ عُصْبَةٌ, and we are the whole group, we are a whole group. So all of these other 10 brothers, the step brothers, they were young, they were grown ups, and they were able to support their father. So they said that we are a group that that is helpful, but the father loves the other 2 children more. Inna abana lafi dhalalim mubin. So did not mean, they said that our father is in clear error. Not that they did not believe in his being prophet, not that they did not have faith. They were all Muslims, they were all believers, but in this regard they said that our father is doing the wrong thing, that he is giving more love to our younger 2 brothers who are apparently useless to our father, but we are a group and he does not look towards us. So they said uqtulu Yusuf. They planned that let's kill Yusuf. Awitrahuhu, or awitrahuhu, throw him away. Ardan yakhlu lakum, at some place on earth. Yakhlu lakum wajhu abikum, so that the attention of our father becomes specific for the 10 of us. So in reality, these people, some ulama have said that these people actually had a good intention behind what they were doing, which was they had sincerity, that they wanted the attention of the Nabi, and they also decided وَتَكُونُوا مِن بَعْدِهِ قَوْمًا صَالِحِينَ, afterwards we'll become salihin. After we do this, then we'll become good people. And shaitan told them, they put it in their hearts, that you will do tawbah, and you will work with the Nabi of the time, and you will help him, and you will get the love of the Nabi of the time. So all of your past sins will be erased and you will become salihin, accepted, beloved. So sometimes sincerity also drives people to do wrong things. Therefore, sincerity of intention alone is not enough. A lot of times people do wrong things. A very common example that I have experienced, that people want to do, hold a gathering of sin in the name of Islam. Hold a gathering of fundraising where there is all sorts of wrong things happening, saying that we are raising funds for certain charity or certain hospital. You are doing a good thing, you are doing something with a good intention, but a wrong thing. So it's sin. Ulama have said that these people these brothers only stopped short of becoming kafir. They did the most major sins. Allahu Akbar. Anyway, قَالَ قَائِلٌ مِّنْهُمْ, one of them said, and the ulama have written detail that one of these brothers, the oldest one, his name, most ulama have said, was Yehuda. None of these were Anbiya. None of these were Anbiya. He said, لَا تَقْتُلُوا Yusuf. He said, do not kill him, do not kill Yusuf. وَأَلْقُوهُ فِي غَيَابَةِ الْجُبِّ. Rather, put him in the bottom of a pit. يَلْتَقِطْهُ بَعْضُ السَّيَّارَةِ. Wayfarers might pick him up. إِن كُنْتُمْ فَاعِلِينَ, if you are going to do something anyway. So Imam Qurtubi rahmatullahi alayhi has written the detail of this, that at the time when these people were planning, Sayyidina Yusuf ala nabiyina salatu wassalam was a very small child, for sure not a baligh, and most likely 7 years of age, around that age. And he was a weak child. He needed, the father wanted to protect him more than others because he was weak and because he was small. And these people at this age, they somehow learnt of the dream that Sayyidina Yusuf ala nabiyina salatu wasalam had seen, that dream that we talked about, where he saw that the stars and the sun and the moon were doing sajda to him. And they also got the news that this son of ours, which has a lot of attention from our father, is going to rise above all of us. So that also added to their jealousy. قَالُوا يَا أَبَانَا, they said to their father, so this is how they started to execute their plan. مَا لَكَ لَا تَأْمَنَّا عَلَى Yusuf. They said to their father that why is it that you do not trust us about Yusuf? Here it should be remembered, the la ta'manna, there is ishmam. Ishmam is when you make your lips in the shape of a circle. You don't actually, on the noon there is not a dhamma or a pesh, but you have to make that face. La ta'manna. That's the proper way of reciting it. So they said, why do you not trust us with Yusuf? وَإِنَّا لَهُ لَنَاصِحُونَ, while we are his well-wishers. أَرْسِلْهُ مَعَنَا, send him with us, غَدًا, tomorrow. يَرْتَعْ وَيَلْعَبْ, he would eat and he would play. وَإِنَّا لَهُ لَحَافِظُونَ, and we will remain as guards for him. قَالَ, Sayyidina Yaqub alayhi salatu wasalam said, إِنِّي لَيَحْزُنُنِي أَن تَذْهَبُوا بِهِ وَأَخَافُ أَن يَأْكُلَهُ الذِّئْبُ. Sayyidina Yaqub alayhi salatu wasalam said that I don't want to send him with you for two reasons. One is sorrow and one is fear. Sorrow of parting with him, that you will take him and he will be out of my sight. I cannot, it is going to be very heavy for me to let him out of my sight. And the fear is أَن يَأْكُلَهُ الذِّئْبُ. I am afraid that a wolf may eat him up. وَأَنْتُمْ عَنْهُ غَافِلُونَ, and you would be neglectful, heedless of him. So in that area, in that forest that they were trying to take of Canaan, there was a lot of wolves. And some ulama have said, Imam Qurtubi rahmatullahi alayhi has written that Sayyidina Yaqub had seen a dream a few days back where he was on the top of a hill and he was protecting Sayyidina Yusuf, and they were surrounded by 10 wolves, and they all were trying to attack Sayyidina Yusuf, and one among those wolves actually saved Sayyidina Yusuf and fended off all the other 9 wolves. So therefore, the reality that Yaqub was saying was that I am actually afraid of you harming or troubling Yusuf. But he did not say it to them because that would have hurt their feelings. So such are the Anbiya, that and such are the pious people of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that they don't want to hurt the feelings of even the pious people, even the even the people who they know that they are about to hurt or harm them. Allahu Akbar. قالوا, the brother said, لَإِنْ أَكَلَهُ الذِّئْبُ وَنَحْنُ عُصْبَةٌ إِنَّا إِذًا لَخَاسِرُونَ. That if a wolf eats him up, while we are a whole group, we are there for him, then we are losers indeed. What is the use for us? So basically they said that will not happen, we are not useless. فَلَمَّا ذَهَبُوا بِهِ, how much time? 12 minutes. Okay, inshallah we'll continue the story tomorrow. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين آمين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.